Hey guys, welcome back to my another YouTube channel. So, I know I told you guys I'm going to do a video and show you guys all the way around of the show and everything, and where my work is and everything. Yeah, I couldn't do it because, how should I say it? It's loads of kids and it's literally beyond packed, loads of teachers and everything. So I wasn't quite too sure I was allowed. Everything I made literally packed. I mean, literally it was packed outside and inside. It was clearly packed and everything. Loads of kids and all different ages. So I didn't want to like record it and put it on YouTube, obviously. So what I did instead is I took some pictures of my work of the show so you guys can see. So it's on my iPad, so I'll go and grab it now. So basically, yeah, it was Bedford College, by the way. It was a really fantastic day, and when we specifically got there was like free drinks, beer and apple juice, orange juice, whatever drinks you kind of fancy to have. There's all different drinks there, and I think there might be food there as well, and all this completely free. It was like literally outside of where the show is. So we didn't get drinks yet, so we basically went inside, and yeah, it happened last week on Friday. I didn't really recorded it now, but last week because I was beyond busy, so I couldn't. So I'm doing it now. And hang on, I can't find what's up. And then first was about two different designs of different sorts of dresses, and obviously mine that makes three. But this year it was kind of a bit disappointing this year because everything was fantastic and the layout was all alright, but I would say that like put like a free design, like not free design, like a fashion designers, like if they make clothes or something like that, I think they should like put it literally at the front, like when you come in and basically see it. But they didn't. They put it right at the back, like when you go in, the dresses literally behind it, if that makes any sense, behind the wall, well, the fake wall that is. And then after that we went behind it, and then we took about 4 photos as well. So this is the first one. You can see this one is somebody else's designed the dress. It was literally fantastic on the hood, and the way they designed it, it was really good. Apart from, I would say they should worked on the lace a bit more, but apart from that, I think they done really well of their work. But yeah, it was really fantastic day. And this is my dress. That's mine on American, and this is the meaning, which yeah, don't worry, read you that in a second. But let me know. And then obviously that's the outfit I was wearing. Super dry hoodie, super dry top, and Victoria's Secret leggings, and Juicy Couture bag, well, Daydreamer bag. That bag's from America. So yeah, so that's the second picture of me. So we took about 2 pictures. We took 2 pictures of me, the first one, the second one, and then a picture of the actual thing onto the wall, what actually specifically means and everything, because all my designs has meanings to it with all my designs. So then this is the second one. See, first, second, but yeah, and that's me again. And then this is the last one of the actual meaning. So if you want to read it, I will do it like that, and then if you guys want me to read it, I'll read it to you. So the one part that my teacher left out is what they actually finished making the dress and what the dress actually physically called. That bit, there's 2 titles you should clearly left out, but it's just a bit disappointing because I actually want that on there. But yeah, and the part she left out was my actual design, but when I physically draw it in, laid all things out, which I did want her to print it out and put on the wall, but yeah, that's why I sent her 2 documents for her to do it. But yeah, but apart from that, that bit is very disappointing because I was actually looking forward to see everything I put on PowerPoint for her to put onto the wall, but she kind of didn't. She done half of it, well, technically. But yeah, so far this is it says obviously my name, a level 2 art and design, progressing onto level 3 fashion, which technically the class says fashion and textiles, but hey ho. This beautiful black gothic ball gown dress that carries incredibly special and personal meanings that some people will never understand, even in her every design that she creates. I have to like put her, she, them, something like that. I cannot write I, like, you know, you, or like me, or like, you know, you see what I mean? Like I can't put like I did this, or I created this, something like that, or me, or you know what I'm saying? I couldn't allow to put it onto it. Why, I don't know. The next one, a black fabric represents an additional beauty, timelessness, and love that never fades. So that's the black fabric stands for. The next, letter P, a symbol of strength, protection, and the one that holds her heart. So that's that. With like every sort of design I create, I put it to how I physically feel. Like everything I feel, I put it into my actual design. So that's what I do. All my designs has a story to tell. So that's what I did. Well, I put it onto here. That's what I did. I basically said what it means and everything. So basically, I'm telling them kind of the story. But yeah. Oh, a dead rose lace, a beauty that lasts forever, memories that never dies, and devotion that stays true always and forever. So those are materials like black fabric, letter P, and rose lace stands for, so that's that. And yes, I did made a veil to go with it, but I didn't put onto the mannequin. You wondering why you didn't do that? Would be fantastic to go with it. Yeah, I know, but if I did that, it will go, you know, when they move it, we'll go knocking everywhere, and then the veil will get ruined. So that's why I didn't put onto it. I would put onto as well a bracelet that I made, but I couldn't because the diamonds hasn't turned up. So yeah, that's why. Next one, she chose a classic romance. I remember what I kind of wrote, but yeah. some that I can't remember, but with a fitted corset and soft flow, yeah, flowing school full skirt. Alright. Blending the dark elegant with Turner timelessness style. Every stitch was placed with loving care, layering a rich satin and for the fabric it has a different name for it, but I can't pronounce the lace. To create a look that feels both dramatic and softly dreamlike, and dress made not just with hands but with heart. So if you want to physically or like read it, you can. It's only about 2 words. I won't be able to pronounce it. So yeah. So that's what I did. I actually worked really hard on it. So basically you're thinking, but they didn't the yours dresses onto actual proper brick wall. Yeah. Yeah, they did. But when I got there to put my stuff onto the actual display itself, they didn't had a space yet, because I asked the teacher where I was supposed to put the mannequin when my dress was ready on that, and she said, "Oh, did you be inside a place?" Which obviously I wasn't in about a few weeks, because I live far out. I live in Stuart B, but at the moment I'm at my nan's. So yeah. If you do live in Stuart B, then you know what Stuart B is like, and yeah, I catch buses. So yeah. Anyway, I live in the new area, so that's why. Like, if you live in like the old state, then you might have chances, it might be a lot easier for you. But I live in a really old place, and sometimes the bus doesn't. Well, usually the bus never turns up. Anyway, it's the point. That's why I didn't really come into college a few times. But they already know anyway, so they didn't tell me where the mannequin supposed to go. So, and then the teacher said, "Don't worry about it, just leave it there." And that's what I did. And then they said, "Oh, did you send that off, the one I read, to whatever teacher?" And I said, "Well, yeah, I did." So my 2 teachers basically moved it to where it needs to go. I wouldn't allow to pick up the mannequin anyway, so just because the health issues, so that's why I couldn't allow to pick up. So yeah, I'm not going to say what though. So yeah, if you want to know, then I would put it into another video if you want to. But yeah, so yeah, that is pretty much it. So, and then after that, we basically was looking around, looking all those of different works that people actually created. Some of them was really good, like really well done. I would say about 2 things of their work was kind of disappointing. One of them, I would say the dress, not my dress, but you know, the one hasn't finished lacing up. I think whoever created the dress, I think they should finish off lacing that up, and you know, finish off fitting onto the mannequin properly, and then add I would say they should add a bit more detailing into it, and then that would be fantastic. But that's just me. But every designers out there do it completely different. And then there was another work as well. Like one work I'll say my little brother will be able to do. You know, it looks like a level 1 student, which is completely understandable. Because if they never done it before, then they would do that. But apart from that, everything else was really good. And then after that, we went outside. It was boiling inside because how packed it is, and there was no aircon, no fans, nothing in it. Which my building, don't, they definitely do not have no aircons and no fans in there. Usually have windows open, but I don't think that is pretty helpful. That's just my opinion. Anyway, and then after that we went outside and we got free drinks. Obviously I had 2 cups of apple juice, obviously, and then after that we finished our drinks, and then we went back to the car, and then we left. So that is pretty much it for the show. So yeah, I would love to record it and for you guys to see, but I really couldn't because I not fancy me to get into trouble. Oh, and then I've spoken to 2 teachers as well, and they literally loved my dress, like literally loved it. But yeah, if you're wondering how I actually made a ball gown and dress, yeah, basically what I did is I laid the fabric out on the floor, and then I bought 5 yards of it, and I still have plenty left. You're wondering, why did you bought tons of fabric and you still got loads left? That's a good question, because I just have like a clue how much fabric I'm supposed to use. So I bought a lot more fabric just in case, you know, say for sorry, you never know, you might need it. So basically, actually I've got some pictures on my iPad for me to actually physically show you guys. So basically what I did is I worked on the skirt first, which usually the skirt might take longest. For me it did, because I literally never made a dress before, never my whole life, and this was my first dress and it turned out really good. And then you say, if you're probably thinking, okay, but it's your first dress, how did you create the corset? I actually will get that to second. This was my design. This is design I actually did wanted onto the wall that everyone can see my design, and you know how the dress actually physically came alive. But she didn't do that, so I can show you guys instead. So before I actually created the dress, I designed the dress, colored it in the way I want it to be, and then with all of these pictures, by the way, all these pictures, I got all my materials I need on Shein, so I definitely do commend you guys checking that out, because Shein is the most helpful app I actually ever used. I used for the Shein app for my making jewellery, all that sort of stuff, usually all my college stuff, so I definitely do commend you guys using Shein. So yeah, so this fabric as well, the corset I did not made the corset from scratch. I bought this black see-through corset, which you can see, and then I just grabbed these 2 fabrics and then put it on top of it, which you can tell. And then I sewed it, I pinned it onto the corset. Before I did, I took off the lacing of the back, and then after that I put the fabric onto the corset. I didn't do the chest area yet, I done the round, if that makes any sense. where the most see-through is, and then I cut the fabric out, and obviously when every time I pin it or along where it needs it to be, and then I cut the fabric, and then I start on the cups area, and that's what I did. So yeah, by the way, these straps, you can take them off, so just want to let you know, you can take them off or you could just keep them on, so it's literally really up to you. So yeah, so this is my actual design. I labeled it with everything needs to go, so that's what I did, and I dated it when I actually did created the draft, well, designed it, and I signed it as well. So what else? I know I took some pictures of me creating it. Yeah. If you want to see how I created it, I will put my Instagram account down below, then you guys can literally check it out. So basically I cutted all materials out. The bottom of the skirt was really such a pain. Yeah, it was really not easy. And by the way, this video is going onto YouTube and Instagram, so just want to clarify that for like if the YouTuber says, oh, this is not YouTube, I just want to clarify this video is for posting this for on YouTube and on Insta, so just want to clarify it. Yeah, so if you guys already have seen all the pictures I posted on Instagram, then you already know. So that's what I did. I cutted all materials out, and then obviously I sewed it all on the sewing machine. And no, it did not take me months, obviously. It took me about a few days. If you're actually physically making the dress from scratch, like making the skirt from scratch, making the label from scratch, the corset from scratch, then yeah, that would take beyond forever. But obviously I didn't do that, so I bought the corset and then did that way because I had pretty much a time crunch. So yeah, that's why I have to make the dress pretty quick, because we have to put our staff onto the show onto that Pacific day, if that makes sense. So yeah, at first I thought the dress would not turn out really well, but when I finished it, it turned out really flipping good. And I did wanted to wear it on my birthday, but unfortunately I couldn't because it was raining around that morning and afternoon, so I really couldn't. And then we went to the Milton Keynes, and that's when the weather decided to change. So yeah, it was a bit disappointing because I was dying to wear that dress. If I did wear it, then you guys would see the dress on, but yeah, obviously you guys couldn't. So yeah, so I literally just picked up the dress on Wednesday already, so the dress is literally at home. So yeah, if you guys were thinking, you asked a question like that, okay, so if you got a chance to wear the dress, what would you wear with it? Well, one, definitely Christian Louboutin's Missy shoes. I think the call Missy's the Christian Louboutin shoes that you guys already know, that I posted on YouTube, by the way. But yeah, those shoes I definitely would wear with it. And I would say black and gold eyeshadow to go with the vibe, and with strawberry cream blush. And by the way, strawberry cream blush is from Made by Mitchell. And I'll say baby pink lip gloss. So yeah, so I'll put and black eyeliner. Obviously, don't forget that, and then you know foundation and all that stuff. So yeah, that's what I would wear with it. And if the bracelet was done, then obviously I would wear that. But unfortunately, still not finished. But yeah, so yeah, that is pretty much it that I did. And yeah, so hopefully next year, that when I do start creating something for next year, obviously I will take step-by-step pictures, same thing what I did for the dress, and you guys can see the progress and what design I'm planning to make the whole lot, and obviously do the same thing what I did this year to next year. Then hopefully next year I might be able to record it this time. If it's too packed, like same thing this year, then obviously I wouldn't be able to. But yeah, so basically not next year, but this September coming. No, tell a lie. Next year, I think. I don't really know what's going on from level 3 yet, though. Yeah, it's going to be beyond big surprise for both of us. So yeah, again, I will link my Instagram account down below somewhere. And yeah, if you like this video, please give it a like, subscribe down below, and comment what else you guys want me to do next. And yeah, and for the Instagram users, if you liked everything I done step by step of the progress I did for the dress and for this video, and then please follow me, and then you guys can see what else that in the future will come next. So yeah, I see you guys in my next post, and I see you guys on my next video as well. So yeah, bye guys.